Okay, I realized that I was kind of mixing up where I left off with my blog and where I left off with my videos, and there are some huge gaps. So I might have touched on a little bit of this in my last couple of videos. Honestly, can't remember. But I'm going to try to kind of catch everybody up on YouTube. Looking at my previous videos, I was doing really good. I was out, hanging out with friends, going on hikes, doing all that good fun stuff that, you know, is up for everyone to see. Since then, I've been slowly getting worse. I haven't really had major flare-ups, so to say. It's just been going downhill at a nice steady pace. So I haven't been doing any of that cool fun stuff lately. My balance is off, my vision is in and out, my strength in the left side of my body is not very well. The fine motor control in my left hand, not doing very well. Bunch of other stuff, but basically I'm not in that shape anymore. And I have my memory cards, as I'll call them, because my memory sucks. So I have to keep looking at these to remember where I'm trying to go with this conversation. So anyway, since then I've been seeing doctor after doctor after doctor, trying to find some kind of help, and I have not gotten any. Kaiser is horrible for anybody that has this kind of disease or health issue that requires, you know, constant checking up and a doctor who actually cares about your health. Kaiser is great for some people, but in my experience it's been horrible. I feel like they just want my money, and they want me to stay a little bit sick so that they can keep treating me and giving me more medication, but not so sick that I'll keep bugging them every single day through email, because that's the only way you can get a hold of your doctor. Email. You can't call them, nothing. You can only email them, and they never, ever, ever reply. So anyways, I've been switching doctors, trying to find a good doctor, and I've seen several neurologists. All of them sucked. The one neurologist, I was asking him questions about MS, and it became very clear very quickly that he did not know very much about multiple sclerosis. I stumped him on a few questions that I knew the answers to. I just wanted to see what he would say, and most of what he told me was completely wrong. And then when I called him on it, he got all flustered, and he gave me attitude for the rest of my appointment. In fact, he lied to me about the MRI that he ordered. He told me that there were no changes on my MRI, that it looked exactly the same as my previous MRI, and then I went and got my MRI from the imaging department, and I got the report, and it said 3 new lesions in different spots, and some of my other lesions had disappeared. Now that's nothing major, but that's still something different, and I think it's important to inform a patient that something has changed, even if it's minor, because, you know, not everybody believes the same thing. Everybody has different opinions. Kaiser doctors seem to think that their opinions are facts, though that is a major issue. But the thing is some people would say, okay, well, a lesion in one spot can affect this, and a lesion in another spot can affect this. That can change your symptoms. Some doctors don't seem to believe that. I want to know if something's different. So he lied to me on that one. Anyways, got rid of him because he had major ego issues, obviously. A little while later, I started experiencing really bad pain and nausea, but it wasn't neuropathic pain, because I've had that before and I know what that feels like. And I tried to explain to my doctor it was not neuropathic, that it was muscle aches and joint pain, almost like I had the flu. Of course, they gave me Percocet, because Vicodin just doesn't do anything anymore. More pills, more pills, more pills. Saw another doctor, gave me more pills. I can't remember what it's called, but it's another pill for neuropathic pain. I told him that it wasn't neuropathic pain, but apparently I don't know my own body. And he does, because he's known me for 10 minutes, you know? So, more pills. Then I ended up figuring it all out on my own, doing my own research, checking out all my medication. It was the acne medication that they had given me. I had come off my prednisone finally, so they said, okay, well, let's get you some acne medication and clear all that up. And around the time that I started experiencing all this stuff, I had started taking the acne medication. And it took me a while to figure that out, even though it was pretty obvious. I stopped taking that, and within 2 or 3 days, everything went away. So that was kind of funny, that none of my doctors checked into any of my medications and figured out that that was the problem. Much easier to just throw more pills at you, right? So that last neurologist that I saw in Fontana didn't want to give me anything that I wanted. I wanted a steroid treatment followed by plasmapheresis, because I felt like that would help clear up some of my symptoms, because they've given me steroid treatments in the past for symptoms that are far less worse than this. And I told him I'm not a big fan of steroids, but I felt like if there was a time to take them, it was now. He said no, and he said that plasmapheresis was a waste of time. And I kept kind of going back and forth with him on that one, because I didn't agree, and I really wanted it. And the only thing he settled for was several, how would I word, or like 3-day treatments of steroids every month. I don't really want that, because if I take a little bit every month, all that's going to do is build up my tolerance to it. That's stupid. So I'll probably do the first one and see if that does anything, and then not go to the rest of them. As for plasmapheresis, I don't know. I will probably send a letter to Kaiser saying that, I don't know. But I'm going to try to get it still. In the meantime, I have an appointment with the doctor in Palm Springs tomorrow, who is out of network. So this is being paid for out of pocket. It's not too bad though. I got some help from my followers on my blog. He's an LDN advocate, and that's a, I don't want to say experimental medication, but it's not one that's really, it's not FDA approved for the use of multiple sclerosis. It's for something else, but in low doses of the medication, it's shown to help people with autoimmune diseases and other things. I'll talk about that more later, probably after my appointment. I really hope that this is a good doctor, and that he will prescribe me LDN, and that it works well for me. You know, my doctors are telling me that I'm not going to get any better, that everything I'm experiencing is permanent, and I just refuse to believe that. I don't feel like it's permanent. I feel like I can get better, and since everybody's telling me I can't get better, I have to get better just to prove I'm wrong. That's just my personality. So I'm going to make it happen one way or another. In the meantime, since I don't really think I'll be finding a job anytime soon, I'm looking to start volunteering at the community hospital down the street from here, because I need to have some interaction with people. You know, I want to feel like I'm being useful, making a difference in somebody's life, so even if it's just something small, I want to feel like I'm doing something, because right now I'm just sitting around the house losing my mind. So it'd be better to get out, meet people, help people, and have that volunteer work underneath my belt. So we'll see how things go. But I think I'm going to leave it at that for now, and I'll try to do another video in a couple days, if not tomorrow. We'll see. Anyways, be sure to check out my blog at mattms.com. If you click on the Facebook logo to the right of my blog, on the right hand column, there's a giant Facebook logo. Click it, it'll take you to my page. Feel free to add me, and if you add me, I will add you to my multiple sclerosis group. So yeah, I guess that's it. I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching.